Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again, and today we're gonna go back to one of my old favorites, and maybe not one of your favorites, but certainly one of mine, and that's gonna be Zoro. I actually haven't played Zoro at all in set 4 so far, but the list looks very similar to what you would play on set 3. I kind of make this list of a mismatch of some of the topping Zoro lists over the past few events, over the past few weeks, so it's kind of the standard Zoro list, more or less. With the Fire Fist now, we have the Diable Jambre. Just try to get to all these blockers while having all this pressure that Zoro has always had, right? So that's what we're going to do with the next 3 days. I have three Zoro videos. Today's video is going to be 2 matchups, one against Ace and then one against Blue Doflamingo. So hope you enjoy those games coming up soon. If you do, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day. Enjoy the games. In this matchup, we're going against Ace. I'll keep this hand because we have the Buggy. Buggy and Gordon seems decent to me. Probably goes for the Fire Fist already. Okay, well, that's even better. So we can go Buggy here. Maybe I should have started with the Izou first. Maybe I should have started with the Izou first. Ouch, I needed those Marcos. I think I actually needed those Marcos. So they got their new gate. They get new gate. They get Fire Fist. Ouch, ouch, ouch. And they get their Marco here. So no matter what we do, we're going to be in trouble. I'll take this damage here. We put one, Magra. And I guess... yeah, sure. We need to rush them down. We need to rush them down, right? We need to rush them down. I guess let's go for 6. Force the 2k out of the hand. They don't give me the 2k. We'll go here. This is 6 again. Okay, they finally gave me one, right? They have enough attackers here to kill my units. They will have the Marco. If I play this Gordon, there's a good chance that they can just pop the Gordon anyways with their Marco. I think I want them to do that. I want them to go ahead and play their Marco into this Gordon. Because I think that's still going to be fine for us. That will still leave me with 1 unit. And be able to go for the Curly Dadan afterwards. Yeah, they're going to go here. They're going to have the Marco for this Gordon. Yep, as expected. We do have access to this Fire Fist if we need to. If we need to, like, slow them down, we do have access to this Fire Fist. Does that make sense, though? Or is it just Curly Dadan? So this is going to be 1 done on the Zoro. Let's go like this. Opponent has Fire Fist, right? And the problem with the Fire Fist is that the opponent will be able to just kill my units. So at this point, I don't even know if it's correct for me to play this Curly Dadan. I might just honestly go all in into their life. If they go down to 1 life and go to 0 before their new gate comes down, I might be okay. We have our blocker Marco here. I guess we know that the opponent has Fire Fist, right? We know that the opponent has Fire Fist here. So they'll be able to pop this Marco blocker. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. I want you to hit my life. I want to find those Rush Zoros. They have a lot of cards. That's the only downside here. So they have a lot of cards to counter out. They have a lot of cards to counter out of whatever they throw at us. I'll give you the 1k this time. Let's not take that damage randomly if I don't need to. They get a Pell. So we get the Rusher. Opponent keeps 2 done open. 3... They keep the 2 done open. So they'll have the new gate available for them. If we go Rush Zoro for 3, If we go Red Zoro for 3, we can put a Dawn on it. That would be 7, 7, 8, 8. Or we can just go 9 here, I guess. If we go 9 and then 7, maybe that's going to be enough. What if we just go straight up, just go this many? I think opponent can easily counter out of this, right? If they have double guard point. So I think I just like going 9 and then 7. I like going 9 and then 7 and see what the opponent throws at us. We might just be able to also just play this blocker. Okay, so they're actually not even going to give me the events. So they decided they're not even going to give me the events here. They're just going to give me their counters. That's interesting. That's very interesting. If I play this Marco now, opponent can just pop it, but the opponent wants to play Newgate next turn. I'm going to play Marco. Opponent wants to play Newgate this turn, right? They're actually not going to play the Newgate. So you have a 9-cost Newgate in your hand that's not going to do anything. They go for an Jozu here. We actually cannot revive this Marco just yet if the opponent goes for the Fire Fist right now. But if they go for a Fire Fist, they're losing 2 cards in their hand. They have a lot of attackers, and that's what scares me. Because I don't know that we can kill them next turn. We know they have a deck card with the White Bear. So they have the White Bear, they play the Marco, they have the Fire Fist, and we know they have a guard point. No, that was me, sorry. That was my guard point. Yeah, it was Fire Fist. It was Fire Fist, Newgate, Marco that they drew, and not just a Jozu. Okay, they go for the Jet Pistol. Still has that Fire Fist and that Newgate. So that's 2 cards in their hand that are not really that great. They can push a ton of damage here. We lose the blocker. I guess the event is not really dead, right? The event is a 1k counter for them. They're playing around a Jet Pistol on our end. If you give me the 1k, I will just counter out. Like, I think you should just attack a lot higher than that. I guess they can just kill us next turn, though. They could just kill us next turn, so... I don't have any blockers, right? We have to just keep double guard point. So we can go ahead for 13. You have the 13. All right, they take it. And we're just going to say that we can survive this attack here. So opponent has a Newgate in their hand. They have a Fire Fist, so they have a 1k. They have a Jozu, so that's a 2k. So we know they have 3k, right? So out of 3 cards, they have a 3k. They can go to 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. Let's say they have 13. We don't have a Fury Doll, so the 13 will actually be enough for them to survive with the Ace. Because that would take it up to 18, right? So they could actually go all the way up to 18. I guess what I can hope for here is that the opponent gets greedy. Opponent could get greedy enough to just go for lethal here. And if they do and tap out of their hand, we should be able to just swing back and win. So Jozu, Fire Fist, Newgate are the 3 cards that we know of out of their 3, 6, 8 card hand. I don't know that there's like a mathematical lethal here, right? Because any event that they have is going to be a 1k counter. But I guess 1k counters are not that bad. Opponent needs to have multiple 2ks, right? They need to have multiple 2k counters. They haven't used many of them yet, aside from one Jozu. I guess they have played double Otama, right? Double Otama and Jozu, that's not nothing. That is not nothing. Developing any units here wouldn't have mattered because the opponent had just killed them. That's why I didn't bother. We have the Zoro as a potential option. They could have their own blockers, so we might have to... If they have their own blocker as well, that could be the difference. So this is a 10k. If we take that 10k, I think we blow them out with my. We drew. Let's go like this. I want to keep that one life. I want to keep that one life so that we're not dying to the ace getting pumped up with the events. Okay? So I take this life, right? Opponent can get to 7. Let's say we know they have at least one event, right? So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's say that the rest of his hand is all events. They can get to 13. We can get up to 8, 11, 13. Yeah, we can take this one. We can take this one. We even get another 2k. And let the opponent go all in. And now that they pump up their whole stuff, we can just get there. Yeah, they're going to pump it all up. They're going to pump it all up. And we can just go here. And just 2k. And 2k. And then we just win the game next turn now. Because the opponent doesn't have enough ways to defend, right? So, needed to kind of let them commit to it. I needed to let them just commit to it so that we could just swing back, right? And that ends up being the case. Opponent showed us, what, 4 events here? 4 events. They still have a Jozu. So, that would have been 4, 6. That would have been 6. And let's say 8, 10. Actually, they would have lost, right? Maybe that's why they went for it. Because with these 4 events that they showed us, they can go up to 9. The Jozu takes them to 11. And even if they have 2 more 2k counters here, that would have been 13, 15. And we would have been exactly 15 to hit them with, right? So we ended up, we would have won if the opponent didn't go for it this turn, based on the hand that they had, I guess. So, GG. In this match, we're going against Doflamingo. Ooh, okay. We had the Izou. Let's keep the hand. The Izou giving me... Okay, well, we have double Izou. That's pretty darn good, right? We can get this Fire Fist, no other targets, and then we can go Izou. I wanted to get the Marco. I guess I'm going to get the other Marco, right? I'm going to get the opposite Marco of what I wanted, but nothing, no punish there either. I'll take this first life. I'll take this first life. Do we start attacking? Probably might be too early to start attacking, right? Might be too early to start attacking here. We have this Fire Fist to be able to get rid of their blockers. So maybe we just develop Curly Dadan and Buggy. And then another 1-drop like Gordon. And just set up for another turn. Let's start attacking 5 here first. Eat up a 1k counter. Alright. We'll go here. We get the Magra. That's going to be amazing for later. We'll go here. We'll get the guard point. We'll go Gordon. We'll pass the turn. We have this Fire Fist, right? That will let me kill their... And I think opponent knows that, right? Opponent knows what's coming. So that's why they just went ahead and attack with it. So they just went ahead and attack with it because they know what's coming. I'll give you this Marco. I'm assuming that you have obviously a way to pop this Marco out. Yep. And I figure you have the 1,000 worlds, right? So I guess we start attacking here, right? We just start swinging. Let's go 4k here. I guess we can actually go... No, let's go 4k here. Let's go 4k here. Right? We can go 5. And then play the Magra as well. 5. Might actually go ahead and play the Makino instead. Force the opponent to choose between Makino and Gordon. They won't be able to kill both, right? Then we go 6. So how is the opponent dealing with this, right? They can only really kill 1 unit. And they have a tough choice here between Gordon and Makino. And I think you probably have to go for the Makino, right? They go for the Curly Dadan. Alright. So you have to have a way to deal with this Makino. Nope. You're gonna let the Makino stay there. You're gonna let the Makino stay there. This Diable Jambre means that I'm in a really good position. So we can develop this Gordon again. So we go 1 here. I guess let's just go here, right? This is 5, 6, 7. At this point, let's just push for 7s, right? 5, 6, 7. They take that 7 again. 7, 8, 9, maybe. I'm gonna throw you the 9. Whoa, okay, well, I think I just win the game. I think I just win the game next turn. We have this Diable Jambre, so any blocker. We also have the Fire Fist, so doesn't really matter which way you spin this. Yeah, whatever blockers you summon get punished by the Fire Fist. Yeah, so they get 1 blocker, they get 2 blockers, and look at that. That's the perfect target for the Fire Fist. That's the perfect target for the Fire Fist, huh? Oof. They kept it 2 down. So we'll go like this. I guess let's go ahead and do it on this one. We'll trash this. We go here and here. Pop them both. Let the opponent play their thing if they want to. They don't show it. This Makino can pump this up. Guess let's go here first. So this is going to be 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go 9 twice. That way we be like a love beam. Yeah, we just go 9 twice, and I think that's the best way to do it. Because 9 twice is forcing him to have like a love beam plus another card. And then we go 9 again, and it's going to force him to have 3 cards, right? So we're able to kind of get rid of the whole hand. We still have 3 life here. So the opponent's never really putting us into any threat next turn. And then we still have this Diable Jambre or a second Fire Fist to get through all their blockers. It probably was better for us to just go Diable Jambre and put everything on the Zoro. But there is a chance that the opponent can actually survive that 14 damage, right? Like if they go, let's say Love takes them to 9, then 11, 13, 15, right? Like that would just be a couple of 2k counters. So I think it was safer to just kill their blockers first and then do this attack. So that way we can actually attack with the Magra and take value from the Makino. And then next turn, if the opponent still survives, then we can do the Diable Jambre to get rid of any additional blocker that the opponent might have. So yeah, got to see 2 good matchups here, right? So we got the first game against Ace, and now we have 1 game against Doflamingo, Blue Doflamingo. I hope you enjoyed those 2 games. I haven't played Zoro this whole set yet, so I'm still kind of learning this variation of Zoro, because I didn't really play him that much in set 3 either. So we have 2 more Zoro videos coming up over the next 2 days. Hope you stick around to watch those. If you liked this video, make sure to like it below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day. Enjoy your day.